اليوم تقام المباراة على ملعب الأنفيلد، وسنكون مع حضراتكم طوال الوقت في تغطية متميزة. معكم المعلق فارس عوض مشاهدينا الأعزاء، ولقاء اليوم يأتي ضمن منافسات بطولة الدوري الإسباني. فريق برشلونة يواجه فريق ريال مدريد. من الممتع دائما متابعة مباريات الدوري لأن دائما فيها إثارة وفيها حماس وندية، في تنافس مختلف بين الفريقين وكل فريق يسعى لتحقيق أهداف في المسابقة. لاعبان مهمان بالنسبة للفريقين. المواجهة اليوم ستكون مثيرة جدا بتواجدهما في أرضية الملعب. الاثنين يقدمان أداء رائع في الملعب ولديهم موهبة واضحة للجميع. ولا مع تشكيلة فريق البارسا في مباراة اليوم. الفريق هنا يلعب بطريقة 4-3-3 التقليدية واللي تعتمد على الأجنحة في لقاء اليوم. تشكيلة ريال مدريد الآن أمام حضراتكم. في المرمى يتواجد كورتوا، فيرلاند ميندي سيلعب بجوار كالفخان في الخط الخلفي، توني كروس سيبدأ مع كاسيميرو في خط الوسط، وفي الأمام يتواجد كريم بنزيما. الآن ينطلق الكلاسيكو لتبدأ نبضات القلوب في التسارع في قمة كلاسيكية بين ريال مدريد وبرشلونة. جوردي ألبا، ملعوبة إلى بوسكيت، كرة لا تمر، مندي يقطع الطريق، كريم بنزيما، دفاع ممتاز، قراءة سليمة لهذه المحاولة، كاسيميرو، هجمة مع ريال مدريد، برشلونة وفريقه يفقد الكرة، كاسيميرو، ماركو أسينسيو، بينية خطيرة، فرصة متاحة، تصد ذراع من تير شتيكل، ديونغ. مباراة صعبة راح يخوضها ريال مدريد، عليه أن يكون في أفضل حالاته في هذه المباراة من أجل تحقيق الانتصار. ضاعت الكرة على لاعبي برشلونة، توني كروس، كاسيميرو، ملعوبة إلى ماركو أسينسيو، رائع في قراءة الكرة وقطع المحاولة، كرة تعود إلى ريال مدريد. كريم بنزيما، نتيجة التعادل والفريق يبني الهجمة بتنظيم وهدوء وبدون تسرع. بيلعبها في مكان، محاولة لكن الحارس يتصدى لها بكل سهولة. زيدان في تعليماته في توجيهات الآن، واضح يطالب من لاعبيه بالتقدم وتسجيل هدف وعدم أيضا إهدار أي فرصة. ركنية في منتصف ال 18 من توني كروس. أنطوان غريزمان، جوردي ألبا، عرضية على القائم الثاني، تدخل والكرة إلى ضربة ركنية. ركنية تنفذ في منتصف ال 18، يبعدها من مناطق الخطر. جيرارد بيكيه، تمركز ساعد كثيرا في قطع الكرة. الشوط الأول يقترب من نهايته وما زال ريال مدريد يبحث عن هدف الأول. كريم بنزيما، كاسيميرو، تدخل يبعد الكرة. عنده قدرة رائعة في قراءة الخصم. ناتشو فرنانديز، فينيسيوس جونيور، عنده الكرة الآن، المساحة أمامه لإرسال كرة عرضية. الكرة عن مندي، هجمة تطبخ على نار هادية، تمريرات كثيرة بحثا عن الوقت المناسب، بحثا عن الكرة البينية لضرب الدفاع وتسجيل هدف. فينيسيوس بيلعب له كرة عرضية، دير شتيجن بقبضته يبعد الكرة العرضية. ديونغ، شوف الضغط العالي الآن على الدفاع، بينية تمر من الدفاع، تسديدة يا رباه. شوط أول ينتهي والنتيجة سلبية. تكافؤ كبير بين الفريقين في الشوط الأول، تقارب في الأرقام، في الإحصائيات كذلك، كل شيء يسير في اتجاه شوط ثاني مميز ومثير بين الفريقين. انطلاقة شوط المباراة الثاني من مباراة ريال مدريد وبرشلونة، ما زال كلاسيكو حتى الآن متعادل بين الفريقين. ناتشو فرنانديز، بيرلا ميندي، برشلونة وفريقه يفقد الكرة. ناتشو فرنانديز، تصل إلى كاسيميرو. بالنظر للي قدمه توني كروس في الشوط الأول، ظهر بمستوى أقل من المتوقع والطموحات. ليس هذا ما نعرف عنه، أداء أقل ما يقال عنه بأنه سيء. عليه أن يقدم شيء مختلف الآن في الشوط الثاني. من جديد يفقد لاعبي البارسا الكرة. تدخل في التوقيت المناسب، يقطع الكرة البينية. ماركو أسينسيو، كرة بتصل وبتعدي بالخط الخلفي، تصويبة باتجاه المرمى. البارسا يفتتح الطريق، يسجل أولا، يتقدم في الكلاسيكو، يقص الشريط، ينجح في هذه القمة. الضربة الأولى كانت من الكتالان، من البلوغرانا. 1-0 لبرشلونة. هدف أول في المباراة، تقدم الآن بهدف مقابل لا شيء. كاسيميرو، مر الساعة من عمر المباراة، دخلنا في النصف ساعة الأخيرة. ضاعت الكرة من توني كروس. برشلونة وعلى غير العادة هو الأقل سيطرة على الكرة في مباراة اليوم. أحيانا تتخلى عن الاستحواذ حتى تتمكن من تطبيق تكتيك معين يتيح لك الانتصار في مباريات معينة، وهذا ما يحدث هنا. ودائما الأهداف هي المهمة والنتيجة النهائية وليس الاستحواذ في حد ذاته. ممكن هذه، ممكن كرة التعادل. حارس يخرج في توقيت مثالي، يبعد هذه الكرة، يبعد الخطورة. كاسيميرو، ترجع الكرة إلى لوكا مودريتش. ريال مدريد الآن يقوم بعمل في منتهى الجمال في تمرير الكرات. تمريرة بوسكيتس لا تمر. توني كروس الآن مع كريم بنزيما. حلوة التسديدة، كانت قريبة من المرمى لكن عدت، لكن مرت. كان ممكن تكون هدف في اللقطة الماضية. نستأنف اللعب الآن مع رمية التماس. رمية تماس تلعب بطريقة خاطئة تصل إلى الخصم. جيرارد بيكيه، تمريرة بعد الأخرى وفي كل مرة إتقان شديد جدا، معروف بتمريراته، اليوم يتقن هذا الأمر بشكل ممتاز. عرضية تجد طريقها إلى يد الحارس. ضاعت الكرة على لاعبي برشلونة. كريم يتقدم بشكل ممتاز. لوكا مودريتش في محاولة قد تكون الأخيرة لتسجيل التعادل. شوف بناء اللعب، شوف تبادل الكرة بشكل سليم، بتروح إلى مندي. عرضية لكريم بنزيما، تشتيجن يبعدها لكن ما زالت خطيرة. الكرة عن مندي، حارس المرمى بطل هذه المباراة في هذه اللحظات. فرصة كانت قريبة جدا لإدراك التعادل في وقت قاتل لكنه نجح في إبعادها. مدافع بيخلص الخطورة ويتصدى للتصويب الماضية. ممكن محاولة مرتدة خاطفة الآن. برشلونة وفريقه يفقد الكرة. ريال مدريد متأخر بهدف في النتيجة والضغوطات تزداد مع مرور الوقت. مودريتش، حكم بيضيف دقيقة واحدة لعمر اللقاء. دقيقة واحدة فقط تفصل عن نهاية الوقت الأصلي للمباراة. صافرة النهاية المشاهدين تأتي لتعلن عن فوز البارسا وحصد نقاط الثلاث. فوز بنتيجة ليست كبيرة لكن الفوز فوز في النهاية، وثلاث نقاط بالتأكيد حصدها الفريق بالكامل وهذا هو المهم. لعب مباراة بشكل جيد بصراحة وظهر فيه بشكل لافت وقدر يساعد فريقه على تحقيق الفوز. أعتقد بأن سعيد جدا بما قدم في أرضية الملعب، خاصة بأن من أحرز هدف التقدم.
Rights for modding.
I think I'm okay on that front.
Oh, sound.
When I've been doing it sort of this week, I've just kept it open, and if anything sinister has come through, I've just shut it down immediately. I'll just check that I can hear you through this as well. Yeah, cool. I can hear you. I've tweeted it out. Right then, we are back. I sincerely apologise to everybody who follows us on Twitch and hates me because it's been quite a me-heavy week. But we're rounding it off with a big match.
So I've always been Barcelona, but I'm not. Like I say, I'm not going to lose sleep if Real Madrid beat them at the weekend. But I'd say if you press me for a choice.
I used to love it. There used to be a Real Madrid TV used to be free on Sky. Yeah. And I remember just used to watch like their goal highlights. Because I didn't have like Sky Sports or anything, so it'd be just like the free channel that I would enjoy. Yeah. But then, having said that, I was very excited this week when I read that David Villa has been added into the FIFA code.
Oh yeah.
I'm a massive. David Villa has always been my favourite footballer. I don't even have a reason why. Actually, I do. It's that Spain 2010 World Cup Spain.
Yeah.
I loved them.
Insane. I wish he'd have played a couple of years in the Prem before he.
Yeah, there was lots of talk about Liverpool. Could you imagine if him and Torres had played together at Liverpool? That would have been quite something.
Insane, and obviously he came over to New York City FC, who Man City own, and sort of was the marquee man over there on their launch, wasn't he? But yeah. I feel like he's one of them players who went under the radar a bit because of the players who were around him.
Yeah, he always played in amazing teams.
Yeah, but he was some player. But yeah, I think obviously both Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Did you see the boys there just completely?
Oh,
what a bit of defending! The breath was firmly held there.
Oh, I think the silence told you everything you needed to know about that. We've got obviously Barcelona and Real Madrid both went through in Europe this week as well, so a little bit of form heading into the Clasico.
Oh, what? Are Barcelona in the Conference League or are they in the Europa League?
No, Europa League. I'm not
sure.
Have
they drawn West Ham yet?
They've got. I've just seen the notification that they've they'll play West Ham have got Lyon, but will play Barca in the semi-finals if they both progress. But I didn't actually see who Barca got drawn against.
No.
I know Rangers have got Braga,
Okay.
and West Ham have got Lyon. So
I'd like to
quite
see.
some.
I'd like to see a West Ham Rangers final just for the
that'd be
carnage that would happen.
I tell you what, I don't know where the final's being held, but the police would have some day on their hands
They would not be happy.
trying to control the carnage that would ensue from those two sets of fans. So.
That would be. And I can just imagine like Barcelona coming to West Ham and just being like, what the hell?
What is going on?
What's going on?
What is going on? Looked like some atmosphere at West Ham last night, though. What a win that was for them. And you couldn't write it. Yarmolenko scoring the winner was just some story, wasn't it? But English clubs are doing all right in Europe this year. Just Man United letting them down, but we can't win them all. We can't win them all.
I'm sure you're devastated that Man United aren't holding up.
You know what? I'm devastated because it would have been City United in the quarterfinals.
Oh, of course, that'd be the game.
Although I say that, I don't think I could take the pain of Ronaldo knocking us out of the Champions League. So on that front, I think
that's very true.
I'd be able to stomach Atletico knocking us out much more than I could stomach United knocking us out. But we'll see. Yeah, some good ties in the Champions League as well. It
was a mental night all round in football yesterday with this. Why do my players keep bumping into each other? By the way, they've done that a few times.
They're just petrified.
That game at Goodison was a bit mad as well, with the guy attaching himself to the post, and then it looking like Everton were going to completely throw it away, and then they win it. It makes no sense to me.
And that was, I've never quite seen anything like that. Someone securing themselves to the goalpost by their neck.
That's crazy.
And the absolute carnage that was them bringing out the biggest set of players they could find, when they could have just brought a pair of scissors out of the medical bag.
And the guy who looked like he was really struggling to cut through it.
Could have used his gnatches. Did you see him? He could have bit through it. He loved it. It was, it was quite something. But apparently there was a fan through the same sort of protest who tried to get on the pitch at the Emirates on Wednesday night. Apparently he tried to glue himself to the goalpost. But I did see watching it that there was a guy being taken off the pitch, and I thought, God, he's a rubbish pitch invader if he's not actually made it onto the pitch.
No, he's not made any ground.
Apparently that was part of the same protest, so I think security will be on red alert looking for people over the weekend.
Coming in with Ziploc things, zip ties.
I don't know how he's managed to get on the pitch and attach himself to the goal without being stopped, because it's not. I'd love to see thing to do.
There needs to be like a Begovic cam. What was Asmir Begovic doing whilst this guy was attaching himself to his goalpost?
It's a shame it wasn't against Watford, because Ben Foster's GoPro probably would have picked it up, and that would have made a banger of a YouTube video.
I tell you what, I've no idea. There's been no goals. There we go. We've got one now.
He spoke it into existence.
Just watching the ball pinball around. Oh dear.
But yeah, it was quite an exciting night of football in action. But yeah, huge win for Everton as well. Obviously, they really needed those points. So
yeah, massively.
Makes it exciting at the bottom of the table. Oh, nightmare! No.
Oh, what a miss from Benzema.
Disaster.
Oh, I've got an L in the chat.
You got an L in the chat. What's the L in the chat for?
I think it's because I've conceded.
Oh.
I had an absolute disastrous stream, which anybody wants to. Oh no. Okay, it's not gone in. A disastrous stream yesterday in which I decided to play. What was that? He just fake passed to nobody. Decided to play a draft. And I lost both games of the two first games of drafts.
Yeah,
it was a disaster. But do you
know
what?
The good thing about losing in the first game, you get a draft token sometimes, and that always keeps us happy.
Yeah, I was really rational about it and wasn't frustrated. So I definitely haven't written a piece today about how ridiculous it is that FIFA's inconsistent gameplay across game modes is really hampering my ability to succeed. You can read that on realsport101.com.
Link it in the chat.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man,
yeah.
It's weird though. It's one thing that I do notice. Like, I've not played an enormous amount of FIFA this year, but doing the Ultimate Team stuff and the pro clubs, and even different like modes, the difference is crazy. Like playing a draft, it felt like the goalkeepers were really brought down. It felt like the passing was really brought down. It was a really odd experience. I felt like I was playing eFootball.
It's hard because I find that you really do see a change in the meta. Like last week, I played weekend league and I was just scoring goals for fun, and I wasn't struggling with it whatsoever. And then this week, I have come in, and I've just struggled to score goals, and I've not changed the way I played. I've not changed my formation. And like the way that I play is exactly the same, but I'm just finding it really hard to score goals, and I don't know why. Like it's proper peculiar.
Very strange.
But yeah, I can't get into drafts because it frustrates me winning a draft and not getting my money back. But I understand
I know what you mean.
Like, you play like an hour, you proper sweat, you get what looks to be really good rewards, and then you pack someone bang average, and it's just like, what a waste of an hour of my life. But I understand, if you got good rewards every time, you just have the pros playing 24/7 and just winning every draft, wouldn't you? So... But it's
Ricky, our good friend Ricky, who's on was streaming last night from the US side. He said that the NBA draft is very similar to that. He's also He's also said Happy Friday to us, so he gets some extra brownie points for that.
He's actually said Happy Friday, Matt. So I feel like Ricky.
Oh well, you know,
but it's fine. It's fine.
What's happening there?
We're all friends here. I don't know. Like, I thought I had a tap in, and apparently
maybe that's how we really boost the Real Sport ratings, is to start some drama between all of our hosts. We just
you know what?
do like rap battles and stuff.
Yeah, diss track season. That was big a few years ago. Can we bring that back? I'm not sure.
Lord.
I'm not sure we've got it. I think we've got too many well-spoken people. I think I'm the only one who could really come in with my northern accent and sound like I'm trying to offend anyone. You guys are all proper.
I can do my best close to London accent. You know, I can go as deep as that, but it has to have been a bad day.
That's as far as it goes. Oh, right, okay.
Oh my goodness, the pie's just left me for dead.
He had quite a start to life in Barcelona, but he's sort of...
I'm amazed how quickly he's gone downhill, because I always look at my defenders bumping into each other again. I always really liked him as a player, and then he went to Barcelona. I thought, that's big for him, and then it just hasn't gone to plan at all.
He wasn't helped by the fact he went to Barcelona and all of a sudden they had no money.
Oh, what a miss that was!
And Messi left, and everyone else left, and he was just left there kind of by himself, like that scene out of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where he stood in the room looking around and there's absolutely nobody there. It's but yeah, they look like they're on their way, sort of back up a little bit. Obviously not where they have been recently, but I'm not sure what the goal.
It'd be nice to see those boys back. You know,
100%.
Because it's a bit like, part of me feels like that with United. It'd be nice to see more teams competing at the top.
None of that. We don't feel sympathy for United.
He's put it in. He squeezed it in.
There we go. He's telling you, fingers in the ears. He's saying, "What have you been saying about me?
What have you been saying about me? I am the star."
Yeah.
The Barcelona stuff though makes no sense to me. I do not understand how they're able to sign any players.
I'd be lying if I said I understood the ins and outs of it. All I know
be like me going
to a lot of money yet.
Going to a bank and saying like, I know I'm in debt, but I really want a house.
And they'd be like, yeah, you know what? You're in a little bit of debt. Let's just we'll give you the house. But yeah, I don't understand that league. I don't understand how it all works. But I feel like La Liga sort of the hierarchy there know that Barcelona and Real Madrid are what sell that league, and they don't want them to rotting away in mid-table, do they? They want the Clasico's probably the biggest game in world football, isn't it, on paper? So they don't want that being a battle for who's going to finish sixth and who's going to finish seventh. So they'll twist as many. They'll do whatever they can, obviously, to try and help that along the way. But I think am I mistaken in saying there was a Clasico in like Saudi Arabia or something earlier this year?
Yeah, there was.
Copa del Rey or something like that.
Yeah, there was something like that, definitely. I remember.
Like Super League
I think actually Copa del Rey rings a bell.
Yeah, I think they played like the semi-finals and the final over there on like a bit of a. I don't really know why, but it'll be commercial reasons, won't it?
Yeah.
But,
it's just such a massive market for them, isn't it? It's
100%.
And obviously it'll be all change again, because I'd be absolutely amazed if Mbappe isn't a Real Madrid player next year.
Yeah, agreed.
It's going to go in again. Oh, it's
it's
Dembele. And I tell you what, Barcelona, it's a demolition derby at the moment for them. Yeah, it's
all very interesting. It is very interesting. I think, Real Madrid will get Haaland. I think, Real Madrid will get Mbappe. I think Haaland will end up at City. It could be quite a big summer of moves around Europe. There's a lot of sort of players. Cristiano Ronaldo, where will he be playing next year? Who knows?
Would you like a hot take, Tom?
Go on.
My hot take is that Kylian Mbappe leaves. I mean, this isn't my hot take. He leaves PSG, and PSG say, well, we need a star, and they go and basically pay an obscene amount of money to buy Salah.
Salah? Oh, right, okay. I thought you were going to hit me with Cristiano Ronaldo to PSG at that point.
Well, actually, having said that, I can imagine them being like, we want Messi, Neymar, and Ronaldo in a front three. That would be the most PSG thing ever.
What happens with Messi and Neymar having been booed to the high heavens by their own fans when they played the other day? That's something that, I think Neymar got a mix of boos and cheers when he scored, which is quite incredible.
It's mental, isn't it?
I understand that the fans want that Champions League, and that's the reason that the owners obviously want it, and that's why they brought in the players that they have, but there's no sort of entitlement to win that Champions League, no matter who you've got. We've seen that over the years, so I'm not sure how you've not scored here.
I've scored one, at the very least.
Oh yeah, you have scored. When did you score? My brain has not processed the fact that you've just scored a goal. Well,
we're far too deep into our...
Yeah, but Salah at PSG now, that would be...
I can just see them thinking we need a superstar. And with the contract dispute with Salah, I respect Liverpool that they just aren't going to be held to ransom about it, because not that they don't need Salah, but they've just bought... Diaz already looks one hell of a player.
Yeah, I blame Spurs for that. Liverpool didn't want anything to do with him until the summer. Spurs come knocking, and then all of a sudden Liverpool get him, and now they're right on our tails. So it's a nightmare. Spurs, I'm telling you, Spurs are a club that have been put on this earth just to make City's life harder. All they've done this year is beat us twice and made Liverpool sign Diaz.
Spurs are like the official Manchester City bogey team.
Yeah.
That Champions League game a few years ago just honestly lives in. Yeah, I imagine most Man City fans aren't over it. The Gabriel Jesus goal that wasn't to be.
Yeah. Oh, it was that whole. I just couldn't. I can't. I'm still not over it. There we go then. So 3-1.
Yeah, looks like look, this is the story of my recent FIFA time. Is that I take 16 shots. I had a game where I lost. I think I'd lost 4-2, and I had an 8.6 expected goals.
Oh my word!
I've never seen
won the expected goals battle there as well.
Yeah. Well, do you know Kareem? He might have had a good time midweek, but he is obviously...
He struggled today, didn't he?
He has. We're now level on our little league.
Oh yeah, I forget that you beat me last time. Who were we? What was the last game that we played?
It was City United.
City United, wasn't it?
That didn't go well, did it?
No, it didn't.